welcome to Thrive with Grace. My name's Kat, and I am so pleased and blessed to have you here with me today. Today, we're going to go over part 2 of burnout within the workplace and burnout also if you are an entrepreneur. This is just going to be tips and tricks that I have used for myself, and it's going to be from my perspective. So stay tuned. I do want to say thank you so much for those that have liked and subscribed. We're at 50 subscribers, and I'm so happy and elated and grateful for your love and your support. Just a little thing that I'm going to try. I'm thinking about going ahead and putting these videos on a podcast. I will get you more information on that. I promise I will keep you informed, but your support means the world to me, and I really appreciate you. So tip number 1, or I guess in this case, tip number 6, is learning how to say no. The word no is a complete sentence, and it's one that I personally have just gotten the hang of using. And it's the best way for me not to overcommit to something that I know I cannot handle. So many times, whether you're in the actual workplace or you're working for yourself, the word no can be hardly used, but it could be your secret weapon. I know it has been mine. I can think of so many scenarios and cases, just like we had talked about prior to, about like setting your own schedule, saying no to certain appointments, not bringing any work home. The word no is your friend. And it's all depends on how you use it. You can say little lines like not at this time, today's not a good time for me, it's not a good day, etc. Or you can just use the word no. And again, I do want to say it's a complete sentence, and you should not feel guilty about using that word. You're setting a boundary for yourself, you're protecting yourself, and the whole purpose is to prevent you from being burned out. You don't want to be going around and just feel overwhelmed, anxiety getting to you, you're overcompensating, you're overworking, and you're neglecting yourself. It's important to maintain self-care. It's important to have self-love for yourself. So the word no should not be looked at as a negative thing. In this case, we're here to set a standard for yourself. That is the whole purpose. We want to use the word no to protect your energy. The whole purpose of this channel is to give yourself grace and to understand that it's not, you're not supposed to be everywhere at one time. The whole purpose of this channel is to help you protect yourself, protect your energy, and lessen the amount of anxiety that you may be experiencing, the depression that you may be experiencing. And in order to do that, you have to continue, 1, to get a relationship with Almighty, and number 2, to learn how to set boundaries. Don't overdo it. Tip number 7 is to make time to prioritize what it is you enjoy doing. What are your hobbies? What are your passions? What's something that you enjoy? Do you enjoy being outside, working in the garden, going to outdoor events? I can speak for myself. I love going to outdoor events. I love walking outside and just taking those long walks and resetting myself. You need to take time for yourself and work on the items that you are passionate about. Come up with some new hobbies, whether it's doing puzzles, crossword puzzles, spending time with your family, going to the beach, going to networking events. Sometimes those are fun too, just depends. Going to happy hours. Those things can be good and a good way for you to relax. That's what we're trying to get you to do. That way you're not resenting going back to work. People, they like to say, oh my God, it's another Monday. We're trying to prevent that, to lessen the amount or the effect that Monday has on you whenever it comes around. I don't want you to dread any day of the week. We're supposed to be grateful for every day of the week because the Lord woke us up this morning. That's what we're supposed to be grateful. Every single day is a gift. And if you're experiencing burnout and fatigue and you're just not feeling it, it's time for you to go ahead and reset. It's time for you to take time for yourself and maybe look into some hobbies that are going to be beneficial to you, that you love and you enjoy. My mother, she crochets. She's even taught my daughters how to crochet and they love it. Just something simple. It doesn't have to be a very hard and strenuous hobby. It can be something simple that you used to do when you were a child. Me personally, I read books. I listen to Audible. Shout out to Audible because I love that app. But if you cannot do that, just go to the library. The library is very peaceful, it's calm and quiet. You can go in there, read some magazines, read comic books, maybe visit a game store, maybe take some time and play some video games. Just do whatever it is that will help relax you and calm your nerves. Because if you cannot do that and take time for yourself, the burnout will only get worse and you will dread going to work even more. Tip number 8, connect with a support system. I would suggest finding a mentor. When I first started real estate, I won't lie to you, I was discouraged. I felt like I was doing everything right and it just was not working for me. The best thing that happened to me is I did get a mentor, and she had been in the business for over 30 years. And one of the things that she said that stuck with me the most, and it still sticks with me today, is slow and steady wins the race. You do not have to be the fastest person out there. Sometimes just working and overdoing it can get you burnout as well. But if you have a steady pace and you see those changes and those improvements going on, then you're doing what you need to do. And I did mention before joining networking events, you're not the only person that has been overwhelmed with work or overwhelmed with a project or anything like that. Camaraderie is sometimes one of the best things that can happen because you can vent to someone that is like-minded like you. I won't say vent to everybody because you never know. You want to vent to the right people. Trust me when I tell you, a trusted person, which is why I suggest it be a mentor, because it's someone that you can trust and someone that you can confide in. You can also try talking to a therapist or a counselor, just someone that will help and listen to you and give you advice, such as what we're listening and we're talking about today. It can be very beneficial just to get your thoughts out, because sometimes you can't go home to your spouse or your significant other or your partner. Sometimes you just feel a little guilty by talking to them about what's going on, because they more than likely have things that they're dealing with on their side as well. So you want to go and find a safe place, someone that you trust and that you can confide in, and just be able to vent, let loose, and hopefully take some of those burdens and that stress off of you. Tip number 9 is to take time off. There's a caveat to that. Take time off without guilt. Maybe have a work-free weekend. A weekend where you can just spend time with your friends, your family. A weekend where you can just spend time with yourself. Go to the spa. And if you can't go to the spa, sweetheart, have a spa day at home. Soak in the tub. Get some Epsom salt if you can. Body oils. Light some candles. Drink some wine. Listen to some slow jazz music and just take time to decompress and be with yourself. I've started doing this thing, and you all are going to think, what is going on? But I've started listening to the Bible at night. It has been so calming for me. I can't even explain it. I've just been listening to Psalms and just letting it play. And when I tell you, it has been like a true relief. So if you want to try something new, go ahead, and Kat told you, listen to the Bible. It has done wonders for me. But yes, take some time for yourself, guilt-free. Don't worry about it, because, sweetheart, I'm trying to tell you, the work will be there when you get back. And it doesn't matter if you are an entrepreneur, blue collar, white collar, it does not matter. It will be there when you get back. And it's so important to take care of yourself, because we say this lightly, but God forbid if something were to happen to you, someone else will take your place. Make no mistake about it. It doesn't matter if you're an entrepreneur or you're working on the clock, a 9 to 5er. Someone will take your place. So you do have to take care of yourself. Don't feel guilty about putting your phone on D&D, putting your phone on Do Not Disturb after a certain time. I told you in the last video, I definitely do that. I do put my phone on D&D, and I've been doing it so long that I don't even feel guilty anymore. This is my time that I want to spend with my family. I want to spend with my children. I'm out at an event. I'm out at a party. I take time for myself. Sundays are time for me and Almighty God. And I do whatever I want on my Sunday. I may work on a Saturday, but Sundays are for Kat. Tip number 10. I want you to revisit your why. Why did you start this career? Why did you start this business? I want you to remind yourself why you've been putting in the work, why you've been making those sacrifices. Is it worth it? Or do we need to reassess some decisions that we've made? Do we need to choose another career? Do we need to think again about what we're passionate about? We need to think about those things, because if you're not happy with what you're doing right now, it may be time for a change. Jot some ideas down. Maybe have a good side and a bad side. Put some notes to what's bad, put some notes to what's good, and decide for yourself if you're making the right career decision and the right business decision for you. And not only you, but also your family. Are you missing out on events? Are you missing time with your loved ones? You need to think about that always, because time is short and it is not to be taken for granted. So I do hope this video was beneficial for you. Again, take some time for yourself, assess it. Burnout is real. It is not to be taken lightly, and it can lead to definitely anxiety. It can also lead to depression, and we want you to be happy. We want you to give yourself grace. We want you to give yourself some love. It is okay to say no. It is time to make yourself a priority. What you decide to do with your life is very important. Let's not take it lightly. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was beneficial for you. And remember to give yourself grace. And remember, if no one else told you that they love you, I love you. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. And thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate you. Peace.